Question 43 is asking to create a report. It says has the orientation of a portrait, sits on a single page, shows only the sites where the code is OC or AC. When it says shows only the sites with the code OC, AC, and when it says contain a new field called growth, which is calculated at runtime, remember that this is talking about a query. So you have to create a query before you create the report. And it says about growth, and this field will calculate the potential area minus the current area. So let's go create a query for this report before we create it. So we go to queries, and in here you click on design view. You don't want to go on the wizard, so you click on the design view, and you get this dialog box, and we say you're going to add the file, you can add the table sites. Let's minimize this so we know what they're asking us for. So it says the code is OC OD. So we click on this. That's the first one, will be code, and in criteria, a little larger, it says OC or AC. As you see, that's the criteria we are searching for, OC or AC. And then in the second one, we're going to create, it says growth. We leave that alone for now. It shows only the fields code, country, so we want the country, and current area, and potential area. We scroll down, potential area, that's the fourth field, and growth, and their table full. In here, we don't have growth, so we have to create this field ourselves. And make this larger so it will fit in here. So when you type growth, and you put a colon. In here you need large brackets. Why do you need large brackets? Because it's asking you for potential area. There's a white space, potential space, area. Database cannot read the white space, so you have to put potential area in a bracket because there's space in here, and it says in the question minus the current area. So put the minus. Again, you need bracket, large bracket for the potential area. There's space between them. So current area. Now you close it. That's the bracket is closed. Now we've done that. So let's go and run it. Go to design to data view, and as you see, it's got the growth for all of them. It had created it on runtime. Click close and say yes, save it. And what we're going to save this, we're going to save it growth in OC and AS code area. So we know, because it says code area OC and AC, and it's talking about growth. That's what we want. Click save. Pause it for a second. Another thing is asking us to sort the data in ascending order of growth with 0 at the top. So we are not finished yet with the query. We open the query, and it says growth with the 0 on top, and this is A to Z, that is ascending order. Click on it, and now everything is ascended from the lowest to the highest. And you click save. Now that we are done with the growth, we are done with the query. We close it. We go to reports, and we're going to build a report based on the growth OCR query. So we go reports. This time we go and use the wizard, not the design view. So we close on wizard, and in here that's the query. If it's not shown, you click in here, not the side table, we want the query. You move everything in here, that's the select area. Click next, and we want it encode the potential area, that's fine. Go next. Ascending, we already have it in ascending. If not, you click on growth, and that's ascending. We already have it in ascending. Go next, and here we want it portrait, just like they say we want it in portrait, fit to one page. It should fit on a one page. It says adjust the field with all fields fit on one page. If this was not ticked, you tick on it, it fits on one page. You go next. This doesn't matter, whichever type of reports you want. Next, in here it says include the heading Far East Side. So we want the heading is going to be Far East Sites. Click finish. As you see, it says have your name on the right side in the footer. We'll make it enlarge it now. We want our name in the footer, somewhere in here or in here, but this would be fine better in here. So we go to this design. Now this is in data view, so we go in design, and in the bottom now in here it says have your name on the right in the footer. We go on the report in here. We can look at it in here how it looks. This would be the footer of the report, but it doesn't say on the footer of it exactly where, because we have page footer, we got report footer. So I rather go to the report footer, or either way, either in here or in here, you put the report footer. You put your name in here. If this toolbox is not showing, you click on this arm and hammer, you click on it, it shows the toolbox. In here, AA, it means label, and that's what we want. We want a text label. We put it in here. We say, well, and as you see, my name is in here. Let's go and preview it. And if you scroll up, and you see my name has been added in here to the footer. If you wanted it in here, you could go to design, go in here, I could copy this. You could put it in here if you want, depending on where exactly they want you to do it. So it's not clear in the question whether it is page footer or report footer. And preview it. But my best guess would be in the page footer. So I would delete the report footer, put it back in there, and I would like it here in the page footer in the corner. That's the page footer, just like in Word, you put it in the page footer.